Welcome to the Onyx Path News. My name is Matthew Dawkins, and as ever, I am here to tell you about Onyx Path Publishing's most recent releases. Last Wednesday, we released the Tasty Bit Mission Dossier for They Came From Classified, my personal favourite of the They Came From core rulebooks. I know I shouldn't have favourites, but Classified hits that tone for me. It is exactly what I want out of a cinematic role-playing game. It has everything from seriousness to comedy, just has a wonderful tone throughout. All credit to the authors on that book. That's not to say any of the other They Came Froms aren't up to snuff. They are. They're all great. I'm happy to have developed or co-developed every single one of them, but Classified is my favourite. And the Mission Dossier is a compilation of source books for They Came From Classified. You have everything from new scenarios, new settings, new antagonists, new cinematics, loads of story hooks. There's so much in the Mission Dossier handbook, so I will link it for you below. You can pick up a copy in PDF at this time, and in a few weeks it will also be available in print on demand. So pick up a copy now electronically, and if you have already bought a copy of either this or They Came From Classified, please leave a rating and or review over on DriveThruRPG. All of our They Came From RPGs could very well do with more positive reviews and ratings. They're not suffering, they don't have bad reviews in any cases, but to draw more eyes to these games, we need more people to leave positive feedback. That is up to you to do. You are our biggest possible sales arm, and marketing. It is down to the customers to tell other customers what they like, so that when RPG buyers visit DriveThruRPG or other websites and have a look at the games we have on offer, they can see, wow, these games are popular, I'll give it a go. So I'm asking you to do that for They Came From Classified, or indeed any other They Came From RPG that you might happen to own. We also released the They Came From the RPG Anthology VTT assets. VTT is virtual tabletop, so this means you now have gunslinging tokens for They Came From Cowboys Gulch, noir and hard-boiled cases for They Came From the Mean Streets, costume dramas and They Came From Bridgeton Rectory, sci-fi space opera and They Came From the Interstellar Starship, Shakespearean theatre and They Came From the Bard's Quill, murder mysteries in They Came From the Billiard Room with the Candlestick, the Nuclear Wasteland with They Came From the High Octane Apocalypse, High Seas Adventures and They Came From Under the Skull and Crossbones, fighting games and martial arts and They Came From the Steel Dragon Fighting Tournament, comic book superheroes and They Came From Beneath Capes and Cowls, and finally, last but by no means least, heists and gangsters in They Came From the Meticulously Planned Bank Job. These various They Came From games that all exist within They Came From the RPG Anthology are now available via virtual tabletop, which means you've got all these tokens, all these assets, all these little bits and pieces you can use to more easily play the game in a virtual environment. So do pick them up. It will help you play your quips and your cinematics and all that so much easier if you do so. There is also a big sale going on right now. It is for Realms of Pugmire. The entirety of Realms of Pugmire First Edition is available, valued at over $120. You can currently buy the whole thing for about $15. I think it's $14.99. So yeah, I can't really say much more than this is one hell of a deal. You should check it out. The Realms of Pugmire books are uniformly high quality, fantastic playable material that you can very easily transfer over to your games of D&D if you're a D&D player. I will link the sale below. I'll also link the VTT assets below, and of course the book we started our discussion with, the Tasty Bit Mission Dossier for They Came From Classified. We've got a big month coming up over here at Onyx Path Publishing. Lots of books are moving their way through art and towards layout and ultimately towards release, so expect to see some of these books you've been anticipating for quite a while being released. I want to say thank you very much for watching. I will be seeing you next time.